Hello, happy Wednesday. Well, Pan and Beverly, thank you for joining me tonight. Hope you have a great Wednesday. So we are halfway of the in the middle of the week, right? We are in the halfway. So I'm glad I can do some spring project with you today. And I want to show you the project I'm using today is the mixed floral and the beautiful butterfly. I have been using the mixed floral like a stem set for several times, and I have been using the daisies. And since everybody like the smaller empty background from last week, so this is what I want to show you. So I have been using this stem set. So today I think I need to use this tulips. So I'm also using the butterfly. Since butterfly and tulips and the flowers, they are perfect for each other. And I think this week a lot of places has the like a tulip festival, so I'm very excited about it. I think they have something in Wichita, Kansas. They have something in Will Rogers Park next week. So I just have very, very bad allergies. So I hope I can make it. Okay. And this is the Funfo card. And it's fold up like that. And then it's open up like this. Okay. Hi, Cheryl. I saw a blog from Julie Baca, and she made this card, I think a couple years back, 2 years back maybe. This is the Funfo card. So I just think this is so fun. So I want to create something, and once I make this one, and my brain just like spined, so I create another card. This is exactly like what she does from her tutorial, and I just add some sequins since I already have them on hand, so bling bling. And I just make this one with the sunbring set, and to be my card buffet class project for this Saturday. And I make this, I just thinking, oh yeah, I can make this same design with the flower and butterfly. So that's the reason I come up with this. I just cannot stop make this Funfo card. So I want to show you how to make this. Okay? I know I talk too much, right? The designer series paper I use is called Mixed Media Floral, and they are the suite from this mixed floral set. Like I said, usually like our designer series paper has one side with all like similar pattern, and the other side will be solid or like a generic pattern. So this is the one I'm going to use tonight, and one of this is here, and this is the paper from that, and I use this paper a lot, so I only have this 2 strip left. One is in the blue background and one is in white, and if you flip over, you can tell, they have totally different design. And this very like, I feel like it's like a water, like a paint, acrylic paint, like a pen stroke, something like that. Okay, so this is the paper. It's online exclusive, so you can only buy them online. They are not on any catalog. Okay. So what we want to do, I'm using this sheet of paper. So I cut them in 5.5 and 4.25. So it's just like a card base. Okay. So let me get my white paper first. So when you have a 1.5 by 11 paper, we're going to cut this in 4.25 in the long way. Okay, long way. And you're going to turn this 90 degrees. We're going to do 5.5. So basically, you can do 2 base. So we're going to keep one. This is extra. Then the other one, we're going to cut this into 3.5 by 11. Okay. Like that. Then we're going to score this at, okay, we need to open this up. We need to score this at 4.75, 7.5. Okay, like I want to show you 7.5 here, 7.5, and 9.5 here, and 10.5. Okay. And then we're going to cut this designer series paper. This is what I'm using. So since you can see, I'm using this side of the paper, right? I'm cutting like that. We are using this side of paper. That's the reason I stamp flower this side. So now I can use either this one or this one. So let's see here. Let me do here. I'm going to use this side. So you're going to cut them exactly the same size, so they can glue on here, so you have more sturdy base. Okay. Hey. Then I'm going to use the another piece, which is the backing for this. So it's going to be 3 and okay, I don't have enough, so I'm just going to use another sheet. You're going to have 3 and 5/8. Okay. And then we need to have 4 and 7/8 here. Like that. So this is the only 3, like a 4 piece we need. Okay. So first, we are gonna to glue this to a card base. And you also can use just the solid cardstock, okay? And I'm gonna to glue this piece in here. Right? I really hate to use this beautiful paper, but well, you can use this, or you can use the solid color, which is boho blue, like that. Okay. So now I'm gonna to fold all this score line. So the first one, like that, and we're going to fold it up like that. Then we're going to fold it down. And usually, it's totally your preference, okay? If your image is something like this, has a lot of ink, I suggest you stamp first and then you fold your lines. So in this area, you can stamp well. But since today the project here, it's basic, it's the lines. So the outline for the flowers. So I am just, I really, it doesn't matter. So I just go ahead to fold the paper, okay? And I'm using the tulips. And like I said, from the box, usually in the past, this shows 100%, but on here it says image at 75%. So this flower is actually much bigger than what you see on here. Okay. Ooh. Hi Carol, thank you for joining me. Okay, then you just need to do that. I know probably you can feel my camera is shaking, but I just want to make sure you have the ink well. Like I said, this one, because the flower is on this side, so I'm doing my flower this way. And this one, I'm probably gonna to do different way because of the flower the background is on this side. So I'm just gonna to tilt it like this. Okay. And here has some empty space, so I'm going to fill it up with some of the flowers. Okay. And you can put your flower like any way you want to. Okay, maybe like this. Okay. Okay. And I'm using the butterfly from here. Like here says this image is at 85%. So the real butterfly is actually bigger than here. So I'm putting the butterfly. So I'm just gonna do on here maybe. And I like the sentiment from here, say happy birthday, time to celebrate. Remember when we have the card fold will be like this, right? So happy birthday, I'm gonna put on here, and you open up, time to celebrate will be here. So when you kind of, you can kind of plan where you want to put your sentiment. Okay. So I'm going to do time to celebrate. Okay. So I'm kind of nervous because I probably cannot do straight. So this time, this grid paper will really help, okay? So kind of guide me like that, okay? And then happy birthday. Like I said, like when we fold up, it's going to be on here, right? So open up is here. So I just need to line my paper with this and put happy birthday on it. Okay, I try to be as straight as possible, but you know, it's a handmade card, so sometimes it's not perfect. Okay, and I'm gonna to put another butterfly here. See, maybe I should put I need to remember the good space like that. Okay, then I'm gonna to also stamp another butterfly on the scrap paper, like here. Okay. So now is the time to coloring, okay? Today I just use a lot of different colors, but of course, you know, you can always pick your own. I picked the peach pie and pretty in pink and summer splash, boho blue, and old olive. And sometimes if you don't know what color to use, you can always look the back of the paper so you know what's the designer series paper was using for. Then you can, you know, just go with that. And I'm using this water pen, water painter. I think that's how you call that. It's from Stampin' Up. It has 3 different tips, and I'm just get this one, and this is pretty in pink. You're just gonna to use some, I do some re-ink on here, and I use some memento ink, so theoretically they should not smudge, but sometimes they still do, so try to do quick and don't go over so many times, otherwise it will turn like dirty look. Okay, so kind of like just have a splash like that. If you want more color, you like that. Can you tell? See, here is a little bit has that dirty look. The reason today I choose this to color it because the designer series paper has that kind of look, so that's the reason I do that. Okay, like that. Okay, and I feel like using this is like make it like a quick too. Okay, so you can color any way you want, so I'm just gonna to do like that. And also I'm using this for when you want to use this to color, just make sure like they stamp, you let it dry a little bit. You can tell like butterfly here, since we stamped this the last, so they are a little bit dirty. That's how I feel. Okay, so when you need to change the color, you just do this on the scrap paper, and until the color like ran out, then you can change to different color. This is a peach pie. I'm gonna to do this for this. I think and when you need more water, you can just squeeze it, like squeeze it, so the water will come out like that. Okay, and I'm gonna to do, for me, every time if I see the butterfly, the first color I think is the orange and the black. So this one I'm going to color them like the typical butterfly color when it comes to my mind. And I feel like Mother Nature really is amaze me all the time. I just don't know how they can make everything all like so symmetric, like a perfect color on everything. And and this is so beautiful. I like butterfly. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm gonna to do. Like that. Yeah, I think this is good enough. Okay, maybe this one too. Okay, like that. And I'm gonna to change the color. I'm gonna to do the leaf in old olive. I know the designer paper is using the mossy metal, but I just want to like, you know, make a color a little bit lighter. Okay, so you just keep doing that. Once the, you know, the water ran out. Okay, so we are doing this. Okay. I feel like actually using this, they actually color very fast. And especially the watercolor, they really don't need to be perfect, you know. Yeah, I need more water. So I just squeeze it and more water comes out. See? And the one is darker, so I just dip on the refill area. I feel like this need to be a little bit darker on the flower stem. I really like the springtime, all this pretty flower, but my allergy is just so bad. Now every day I have to take at least 4 pills. I can stop my nose running, and I feel my throat is sore all the time. So I don't know. I really want to go out to enjoy the beautiful weather, but I can't. Okay, like that. You know, I feel like once you use this watercolor, you don't do a lot, but it still feel like it's really pretty. Okay, maybe here, like that. And like I said, you want to change the color, you just, on the scrap paper, you just keep pushing, let the water come out, and your brush tip will be clean. Then it's time for you to change to different color. Okay. Then this is boho blue. I'm not gonna to like do the full flower. I feel like some of them they are darker, some of them they are lighter. So you just do like that. Oh, I did not squeeze enough. Then you can always use the tip of here. Like that. Okay. Then I'm gonna to do some for like this guy here. I don't know, pink and blue or pink with purple is my like favorite combination. Okay, this one I'm going to do. Oh, you know what? Here. Because I want a pop of the color, so that's the reason I use the summer splash. I don't know, oopsie. Probably you think that this is the color, just don't go with anything. But yeah. Yeah, tell me what do you think, okay? So then I'm putting some of that here. Okay. So coloring is something like very forgiving. Okay, so you can just color them any way you want to. Of course, we want to put some wink of Stella. I'm going to put on this guy and also this guy, especially when they have the, you know, the white space. Okay, like that. Okay, and from the stem set, there's a dot. I feel like the whole card is very bland on the background. So I'm using the Pretty in Pink and the Peach Pie just to fill in the blank, okay? So like that. You can just like put on any place you want to. Okay? And don't forget about the back. Turn around. This side we will glue on the paper, so you want to do this side too. Okay, I'm doing the pink first. Okay, then I'm gonna to use the peach pie. And I stamp like twice when I ink again. So that's the reason I feel like you have 2 shades of pink and the 2 shades of peach color. Actually, like, you know, just make this. Okay. Do you think we have enough? So you kind of want to close it, okay, to see. Oh, okay, I'm missing something from here. And look like all the orange are showing, so I want some more pink. Like that. Okay. I think we covered everything. Okay, like that. Okay, I am cutting this butterfly out. Okay. And the dies come with this. It's not come with that. The bundle of this also has this small butterfly and also has the body. Okay. So we are gonna to cut out let me get the paper. The color with this summer splash. My paper just fly all over the place. So I'm using this little piece. That. Okay. And I'm also have the black to cut out the bodies. When you do the butterfly, normally Stampin' Up die has very good quality, so you don't need to go over many times. But sometimes with something so detailed, you just want to like make sure, so you will go over like, you know, twice, back and forth. So make sure it's cut. So this one is for the small body. And there's a hole. You can poke them out like that. Okay. And that's the butterfly. Cut out the outline. And this is the one for the detail. And with Stampin' Up die, there's always has a couple of extra holes. You can poke them so you can lift up the whole thing like this. Okay. See, that's very detailed. So I'm gonna to put this on here and just put this one like here. And I'm going to put the glue on the body and like this. Okay, I push up a little bit so they will line with the image we just stamped. Okay, and I like to lift this. I know my allergy, I just don't know. Especially, did you hear the wind last night? I think we have the tornado watch or something, you know. And then the wind just blows so hard last night. So now we are going to put the glue on this piece here. Yeah, I don't know. I have been using the diffuser with the thief, you know, like that's one of the oil blend from the Young Living that seemed to help. And also I took 2 different kind of allergy peel, like 2 of each every day, like that. Okay, so you know, if you have them fold like crease well, they will like line better like that. So now we are gonna to put the butterfly on this side. Okay. I know I have my pop dot here, but I couldn't find it. Okay, maybe not, but it's okay. If not, then I'm just put the glue on here. Okay, that on this little flap only, and I'm gonna to put the butterfly in the place I want it to be, like that. Okay, so now we have this card, so you can pull from here. And if you feel like you did not have enough place to write the sentiment, you can always, you know, flip around and have different color of the card or stamp here so people can write the message in the back. Okay, so that is another option. Like I said, original one from Julie Bika, she has a design like that, and you pull, and this is the place you can write a message. But if you want, you can always cut another piece of paper and put in the back. So that was like this one. And this is the another one I create. This is one of the project for this coming Saturday's car buffet class. So I'm making this submarine one like that. So this is the fun full card I have for you for today. Hope you like this project. I think after April 13, and we don't have the hostess code for Stampin' Up anymore because they have some changes coming, and people need to create your own account, and so that you can accumulate it point by that way. And I'm still learning that part yet. So once I figure that out, I will explain to you better. So this is the hostess code for now, for this week. If you place a $35 order with this hostess code, I will send you a card kit to make these 2 cards. Okay? Yeah. So yeah, so these 2 cards, one of each, if you place a $35 order with this code. And that's for this week. So if you have any questions, please let me know. And please like and share my video and invite your friend, your crafty friends. So every Wednesday, we can stay together and create some project. Okay? Well, I hope today's card bring you some inspiration, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.